Man, what is going on YouTube? I decided to make a UFC tournament in the flyweight division with 16 different fighters put into a random order to decide the flyweight champion. There's a lot of close and competitive matchups in the flyweight division where you can see fighters with less than 5 fights in the UFC having competitive fights in the top 15. But anyway, starting things out, we got Brandon Royval taking on Steve Erceg, who got pretty much rushed to the top, but he had competitive fights with some of the top fighters in the division. And then we got Brandon Royval, who's pretty much been an underdog for most of his last matchups, and he's been winning them.
Not sure if there was a check. Oh! He hurt him real bad. He's still hurt. Oh, my. He's hurting him bad, man. I don't know his ass. Oh. Oh! Beautiful combination. Going to be affecting. Oh! Power shots landing on both. Tested early. Oh! Here tonight, look for him to go right back to and find an opening. Oh, not. He's hurt again. Final seconds of round one. In sports, you don't see it anywhere but mixed martial arts. This young man will celebrate this deep into the night as he should.
This tournament was off to a hot start as Steve Erceg was able to get a round 1 KO over Brandon Royval. Now in this next matchup, we got Asu Alamabayev taking on Kai Asakura, who was a bantamweight outside the UFC. Now he's dropping down to flyweight, and he's been known outside the UFC. And then we got to see his real skill when he took on Pantoja. He did look nice on the feet, and he looked like, it did seem like he could be a really good fighter in the division, but he did get submitted in the first round. And now he's taking on another wrestler, Asu Alamabayev, who is a worse grappler slash wrestler than Pantoja, and right now he's getting pieced up by Kai. He was able to find a takedown, but it didn't really matter because Kai was able to find a reversal on him, and he did get rocked a bunch on the feet. So Kai Asakura is winning the fight off of damage, but he makes it to round 2.
That man's got to get in there and close, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Ooh, what a punch. And there he goes, lands another combination. His Carter 4. Huge strike lands there somehow. Well, why fix it? What a fight. Oh, huge. Oh, he's hurt bad. Still plenty of. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Make the bad man stop. The other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs. And when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has
2 KOs to start out this card. But now in this next matchup, we got Brandon Moreno taking on Manel Kape, who's a really good striker. Moreno, he's a brawler. I would love to see this matchup in real life. Moreno got a weird style. I would think Kape would get the better of him on the feet, but Moreno is starting off with a spinning back fist that drops him down, so it's not looking too great for Manel Kape as he gets sat down.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, some of these guys are back and forth. Could not shut the lights off. And now, land right there, the central blow of the fight. I mean, it was perfect. And land very damaging. Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble. Oh, this could be over soon. That is it.
Even though we're in the flyweight division, people are getting slept right now. 3 KOs in a row, a round 1, a round 2, and a round 3. And now this fight is off to a good start as Alex Perez gets dropped in the first minute by a head kick and nearly finished, but he does survive on the ground and reverses the position on Ulanbekov.
Oh, arm triangle. He's gonna go to sleep. Right. Somehow he got out though. Postures up and can get some of his ground strength. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Oh, right to the mouth. Clean punch. Round 2 next. Significant.
Perez was able to get the better on the ground, but Ulanbekov was able to find a knockdown in round 1. Now we get to round 2. Perez, he was going back and forth, and then Ulanbekov, he was able to get a double leg, get this fight to the ground. Perez got the better of him last time on the ground, but this time he went for an armbar, lost the position, and Ulanbekov started teeing off with some elbows, and he was doing damage.
That strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing.
Next matchup in the flyweight division, we got Kai Kara France taking on Mateus Nikolai, who's been shown to be a little bit chinny at times. And then we got Kai France, who is one of the hardest hitters, if not the hardest hitter in 125.
Because look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the...
After getting taken down.
Oh, how good was that flying knee? Caught him on that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments. All right. Oh, just missed on.
See that with Kai.
Oh, great technique. And mixes in a take.
Nikolai, he's going in there and he's attempting to get the fight to the ground. Kai France has been landing some damaging shots on the feet. But Nikolai, he's landing his own shots too. And so far, he's in the clinch, landing some good shots on Kai, running towards him, landed a nice shot, checking leg kick. But he's also taking leg kicks, so they're damaging each other. And he's going in there trading with Kai France. He's not afraid to trade and test his chin. But his chin is not the greatest.
France's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is.
Dig and kick.
When you know you need.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. He's done a great.
Oh, these grounds. Do you believe it?
Upset finish for Nikolai versus Kai France. And now in this next matchup, we got Alexandre Pantoja taking on Amir Obazi, who eats a head kick to start out this fight. Not great. And Pantoja, he was in on the takedown, though, after rocking him. And that was not a good move, as Amir was able to lock in the guillotine, almost get the finish. And then he got the top mount and started landing some big shots. We got a big upset last fight, and we're looking towards another one so far.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back.
Killed both of these men.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can. Five, it continues. Hopefully the cut man. Straight there by Albazi. Oh, double leg.
Pantoja, he's been a dominant champion, but so far Amir Obazi, out of everybody, is really putting it on Pantoja, looking for the upset. Landed some damaging shots. He's also taking in damaging shots, but he's getting the better of him in the grappling too, being able to lock in a guillotine that nearly tapped him out. And Pantoja, he's looking to change things.
If it gets through, this could be over soon. You gotta be kidding me.
Now he finds himself out and safe.
Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
And striking that round, cut right through. Oh, shot him on the inside. Oh! Again. Pantoja. Start to look to finish it.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
Whoa!
So far, this card has been having some crazy finishes and some crazy upsets. Now in this next matchup, we got Tsuo Utara taking on Muhammad Mokaev, who's currently not even in the UFC. But he'll probably be back at one point. And also, one point in the UFC, both of these fighters, people were looking at them, and they were just thinking, who would be champion first? They were both young fighters, working their way up, and now they're going to verse each other now.
Strike lands there, DC.
The next shot, the follow-up shot.
Oh, big left hand there. Side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
No denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the...
So far, this has been a competitive fight, but Mokaev, he is getting the better of him. Mokaev, he goes to move out of the way of some of the shots of Tara, but Tara drops him down bad and goes for the ground and pound, but Mokaev turns it into the top position where he lands in top mount.
Ground and pound here. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
And look at him.
Cover here. We're going to fight on late. Oh, a nice straight there by Mokaev. Mokaev's...
He's going guillotine.
Oh, how good is that?
He's trying to get to a half guard at least, at minimum. Trying to go to half guard. He's got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys do a lot of damage, and Neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt. Well, he's got him solid. Oh, this is not good. That right eye.
Go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 9-28, 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev.
I would like to have some more fighters in the flyweight division, but since there's not too many fighters in the flyweight division in this game, we got to get Henry Cejudo, who's currently a bantamweight, but we're dropping him back down to flyweight, and he's taking on Deiveson Figueiredo. These fighters were not in a random matchup. This is just what was left for the random matchups, and then I just decided to put them against each other because there wasn't any other fighters to work with. And Cejudo is off to a hot start.
It got right to the target. He's done. He's done.
Cejudo with the first round finish and dominant finish over Deiveson Figueiredo. Now we're moving on to the quarterfinal matchups. And starting things off, we got Steve Erceg taking on Kaya Sakura. Two people that got title shots pretty quick into their UFC career. Kaya Sakura with his first fight. Steve Erceg, he did have the closer fight versus Pantoja, but stylistically, this could be a close matchup, and Kaya Sakura could take it, but it's going to be hard.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean. Now the cut is opened up.
Oh! Ending. Oh, he is hurting for...
Oh, nice knee.
Right, but it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. And look by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh! This...
I need you to fight back.
Final seconds of round one.
First round was a war. They were going back and forth, landing a lot of big shots. A lot of big moments were happening in that round. There wasn't much for me to be able to cut out of that first round because they were just going to war. Now we're in round two, and it's the same thing.
He cut him so many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut down.
Handle the incoming assault, a flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those
Big finish for Kai. Now we're moving on. We got Brandon Moreno taking on Dakir Ulanbekov. I think I kind of messed that up, but we got, yeah.
DC, he gets that hand to the target pretty quick.
That's understanding. It's another big shot, and that was a perfect shot. Oh, guillotine.
Oh, could be the beginning of transition. Side
Weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. Arm stuck between the legs. He is now going to smurf fist. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
Oh, big shots here. That horns out.
Round one was a big round for Moreno. He nearly got the finish at the end of round one. Now we're in round two. Kai opened up on Takir. Takir, he is throwing back, but he's getting clipped on the feet. Goes for an overhand into a takedown. Moreno pulls the ghillie, doesn't go for it, but uses it the reverse position, and he's going in with some ground and pound till Takir gets his back.
Choke attempt is tight.
Oh.
Here.
He's setting up the armbar.
All right, so now going to position over submission as 2 rounds.
A great shot.
Right to the target. And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Oh, the OSP now, but trying to get out of the
Arm triangle, his chest, to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out to finish his fight.
How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John.
The ground and pound.
Judges scored the contest 30-27, 9-28, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
Next matchup, the two fighters coming off some big upsets, probably the biggest upsets of the first round. We got Mateusz Nikolai taking on Amir Abazi. Nikolai, he starts out with a double leg. Amir Abazi's going to work off his back, attempts a triangle, wasn't able to get it. Nikolai takes top position until Amir Abazi was able to take it back, and they're just reversing positions back and forth.
Oh. Lands a huge
on the straight right hand. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh, he is hurting for something. Snyder's throwing heat now.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
90 seconds now to go round two. On that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to win.
Next up, Muhammad Mokaev taking on Henry Cejudo, the young guy versus a big veteran. I don't know, one dude's about almost 40. Mokaev is closer to 20 than he is to 30, I think.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Picture D, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start hoping that one of the arms slip through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a paying off. You go down the path.
Kind of competitive fight, but Cejudo is really letting the young guy get ahead of him and being able to pretty much just take over this fight. First round was decently close. Mokaev was able to control him for round two. Round three, Mokaev, he's going in there, attempted submissions, landing ground and pound, and Cejudo finally does some success.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound. Oh, that is it.
The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev!
Now we got the final four, pretty good final four. We got Kaya Sakura taking on Brandon Moreno, and then on the other side is kind of surprising, Amir Obazi versus Muhammad Mokaev, who's not too surprising, but still a little surprising. But now in the first matchup, Kaya Sakura taking on Brandon Moreno.
Play so much in a boxing stance, but he is using that to go find that jab.
Just digs into the body.
He dug that shot.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, look at him with the jab here.
Back and forth. These two guys are trading.
Soon he goes by the boards. He had him solely finished, and now his opponent.
Everything finished at that time.
Wow. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. So we cross the... he's... 60.
After a good round one, we're going to round two. Moreno, he attempts a wheel kick. He hits the uppercut, going to work the body. Then he's throwing shots. Kaya Sakura lands a nice, clean left hook counter that had Moreno wobbled for a little bit. Now he's in the clinch, working knees, not landing too much shots that were clean. Moreno throws back, and Kaya Sakura landed shots in the clinch. And another check hook that sits down Moreno bad, and he follows him to the ground.
Big strikes continue. Moreno's trying to get the...
He's got the sub locked in. He's got to start throwing now.
An elbow! Here soon. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great cross.
For this next matchup, the winner is going to be taking on Brandon Moreno in the finals. Amir Obazi taking on Mokaev. Mokaev, he starts out with an overhand, gets his takedown stuff. And Amir Obazi, he was working in the clinch, landed some good knees and some clean knees, and then they separate. And then Mokaev, he was in onto another takedown, and he was able to get it.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, big.
His full guard. What does he do to try to add?
Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a dark. Oh, some full display there.
He's set. Oh, big right hand.
Mokaev lands a head kick to rock Amir Obazi in round two. And Amir Obazi, he is throwing overhands, trying to get some damage off. Mokaev, he shoots a single leg, gets stuffed, then he shoots a double leg, he gets stuck into a guillotine, and then loses the position, and now he's having ground and pound thrown at him. He had a great start in round 2 with the head kick, but Amir Albazi, he's out for blood, attempting an armbar now, but he lost position doing that. Now for the final matchup for the Flyweight Championship, Brandon Moreno taking on Muhammad Mokaev. We got the veteran who's been a champion before and the dude that was supposed to take over the flyweight division. But now he's not even in the UFC, but he still could come back and do that.
Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Moreno's looking to lock up an armbar.
He wants to find his finish.
Oh, he locks up the triangle. That'll be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. Get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous.
Mokaev, he's looking to capitalize on his wrestling in round 2. Round 1 was super close. Not much happened. A lot of changing of the positions on the ground. Moreno landed a nice elbow that probably won him round 1. But now in round 2, Mokaev, he locks in an armbar, nearly getting Moreno to tap. And he's looking to take over with the top position. He's not looking to lose it like he did last round.
Especially if you are fighting someone that this man is landing brutal ground and landing from the top position.
Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev.
With a round 2 finish over Brandon Moreno in the championship fight, Muhammad Mokaev lives up to what he was supposed to be and goes ahead and gets the flyweight championship. First round, he had to take out Tasusu Tara, then he had to take out Henry Cejudo, Amir Albazi, and Brandon Moreno to win it all.